Hello, all. This is Mike with Mana Bluff. I am here with the bad value of a pre-release event for Born of the Gods, first on Magic Online. I've been waiting in line for a little bit. I had the enjoyment of being able to watch, and don't worry, I'll get to this in just a second. I had the enjoyment of being able to watch the release queues fire like mad, and now I'm here drafting some Born of the Gods. This is fun. This is the first pack I've opened on not in real life. I did a release draft a little while ago in paper, and I'm here to do this. I mean, you open Chromaticore, I think you just got to go for it, right? The YOLO five color deck, because why not? So I'm definitely going to pick it. Plus, it's a mythic, and it'll probably sell for a bunch of tickets, considering it's the first that's for maybe not the first time, but the first times it's been opened. So Chromaticore is definitely the pick. Really good card, Siren of the Fang. Most of the time I just get a 4/4 flyer for 5, which is awesome. Asphyxiate Sweet Removal spell. I'm really happy with Fall of the Hammer. I got to play with it in paper. It's really awesome. The Fairies Band Tromper is pretty good. It almost has to be answered because the turn it starts to attack. It becomes the 4/4 after it untaps. And into some other stuff. Alright, so given that, a Crone Conscriptor, easy. This card is nasty. So good. So good. So I'm gonna definitely be heroicing it up. This guy, like I said, this guy's super awesome. Instant speed, steal your dude. I would definitely love to be doing that. There's some pretty sweet things otherwise. Actually, not particularly exciting. Ashiok's Adept, no. Uh, I mean, this one's cool because you get to draw the card if you do that, so yay. Some black removal, not particularly exciting. Oh, it has flying. I forgot about that, so it's okay. Once again, Fall of the Hammer. I'm kind of sad that I'm passing that too, but easily the Crone Conscriptor best card in the pack, and it's foil, so I think I'm already winning. Someone picked the common, or no, the rare and or mythic out of this pack. Not and or mythic out of this pack, but I'm sad I'm passing yet another Fall of the Hammer. Maybe I'll keep getting them back. And look, Bile Blight. What is happening here? So the way this is looking thus far is that I'm probably not going to be able to do the YOLO Chromaticore deck. I'm still maybe I'd try for it, but of course I still want to win. Um, and this I'm definitely playing this because Chromaticore, if for whatever reason you can get your colors to be doing it right, then well you've got it, and this card's going to be the best. But so far this card's better than Chromanticore, given its ease of playability. So what do I got? Bile Blight's gonna be sweet. It's a solid removal spell, and I guess that might be the pick. I mean, I'm already in red double black if I do pick up the Bile Blight. Heroic-y type things will be pretty good. Aspect of the Hydra is good because, I mean, obviously it's heroic-y. But I think I'll pick up the Bile Blight because the black whatever is still really good. Um, Black control-y type stuff, and that's what I like to play. Even splashing a Crone Conscriptor if I can do it one or two times. Plus, it's the threat. All right. So more things. I'm kind of even ignoring these cards over here because they're unappealing at best. Fall of the Hammer, the third one that I've seen. Heroic Enabler, and it's just sweet. As far as Enlightenment is also really good. But once again, if I am going the YOLO three colors, then that's sweet. But I think Fall of the Hammer is gonna be. I think Fall of the Hammer is just gonna be a little bit better because just look at that card. Enables heroic plus it does things. Asphyxiate. Once again, I mean, I gave the reasons why Bioblight is bad because of the double black, but I'll take the Fall of the Hammer there. And here, Oreskos is pretty good. It's a 2/2 for 2 that when it untaps, it does things. What is this one? Oh, that's all of this cycle of enchantments is relatively underwhelming for me. Spiteful returned, yes please. Cheap bestow. So it looks like I might be red black bestowy things, which is fine. Which I guess the case could have been made for the asphyxiate there, but I still think Fall of the Hammer is better. But Spiteful Return, this is a super good card. Yeah, easily. Plus super cheap bestow. I love it. This is making me sad that Chromanticore is becoming less and less likely. But hey, things. Um, becomes untapped. Each opponent loses one life, and you gain life equal to the life lost this way. So I can start being. I already have a good start into black and red so far. I don't want Epiphany Storm because it's not good. Impetuous Sunchaser, I don't want it because it's not good. And once again, don't want that because it's not good. I mean, that on that, might start getting ridiculous, but I think it's probably just going to have to be the Servant of Timerit. I'm not green and I'm not picking up moving into green for an Unravelable Aether. The Fairies Band is pretty sweet, but I think Servant of Timerit is just what it's going to have to be. Rise to the Challenge, sure, it's a combat trick, which is fine. The Nyxborn Wolf is pretty good. 3-1 for 3 isn't bad. I'm not excited at all for the Marsh Titan. Hold at bay, not white, not white. Snake, that's cool too. Forlorn Sudama. And Intimidate, it's expensive, Intimidate. Whenever I can pay 3. See, but then I have to attack with it, so it's turn 5. It's turn 6 if I get this down on turn 4 that I might be able to get it. Yeah, that's relatively underwhelming. I'll take the combat trick because, combat trick, why not? I am going to need more ways to target the Crone Conscriptor, if that's a thing. Spiteful Return is one of those. Bile not so much. Servant of Timerit isn't there, and so far this is not looking like it's going to be happening, but whatever. Hey, I could very well still end up doing it. Black Oak of Odunos. Well, Heroic Enabler. By heroic, I mean inspired. A 2-3 for 3. Yeah, I might end up needing those in the deck. And Curious Follower. Not in either of those colors. Dies put top 4 cards of your library into the graveyard. I don't think I'm going to be milling myself, especially in these colors. I'm not splashing the Setessan Starbreaker. If anything, I'm splashing Chromanicore. Not splashing Curious Mark. Deals 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls. No thanks. Maybe it's just the Cyclops. It might just have to be the Cyclops, even though it's incredibly underwhelming. But I've got some things happening so far. I'll try to be the controlling type. Red-green deck. Or, I don't know where green came from. Red-black. Oh, this is actually pretty sweet. Not that, but Way to the Underworld. I'll take a removal spell. Not the greatest, but neutralize some of the other threats of my opponent. Wow. Pretty... I don't want to say late Nyxborn Wolf, but late-ish. Late enough. Aspect of the Hydra is sweet. Obviously, I can't play it because I'll have 0 devotion to green. Uh, Also, okay. I'll cut the Nyxborn Wolf from someone. And all this being said, Spiteful Return makes me want to be in black. Bile Blight's sweet as well. That makes me want to be in black. I mean, hey, maybe I open like Anger of the Gods. All of these are incredibly underwhelming. Am I just going to need a 4-2? Maybe sometimes you just need a 4-2. No, let's take the Setessan Starbreaker because I very well may have a couple of auras and I don't want my opponents having the ability to kill them on a body. Oh, Chromanicore. I'm going to pause for just a wee second and see what Chromanicore is going for if it's up in the sales. Yeah. Oh, we're back. I kind of want this. I kind of want Charging Badger. I picked it up just because he's kind of funny. He's precious. Look at him. He's so nice. All right, and then we're going to be in the Theros pack soon. I'm going to pause for a second and be right back. All right, we are back. Some fun things. Phalanx Leader is cool. I'm not going to be in white. I'm pretty sure I'm in red, black. So there's Lightning Strike, Baleful Eidolon, Titan Strength, Fire Drinker Satyr. I don't think I'm going to be too aggressive enough for the Fire Drinker Satyr to be sweet. Let's even hide this Impetuous Sunchaser. Lightning Strike, though, Lightning Strike's really good. And, I mean, I think it's something that I want. Also, Baleful Eidolon is also awesome. But I think here I'm going to take the Lightning Strike over it. The case could be made that, Baleful Eidolon bestows onto... Huh. well. Well, well, well. Is it time to just ditch the black? That's an Annex and Siamede. And and I'm in some pretty sweet colors for that. I don't think I can pass up the Annex and Siamede. I mean, there's nothing else good otherwise. I could take a Return Centaur Tormented Hero, but those are underwhelming at best. And Annex and Siamede are just really good. Arena Athlete still red, so I think I still take it. Rage, I would like that, but I think the Arena Athlete's really sweet too. Yeah, Ordeal of Heliod. I think I'm moving into the heroic deck, and let's see if we can end up getting there. Okay, let's hide this Nyxborn Wolf. Servant of Timerit, Vile Blight, hide. Weight of the Underworld. So I guess I am glad that I took the Lightning Strike there over. I don't know what else. What did I take it over? Something else scary. Something else not so scary rather. So what kind of things am I looking for? This is a pretty sweet top end. Chromaticore, not so much, but I'll take it still. Yeah, see, I didn't see any black coming around, and still haven't seen any black coming around. I could take a Divine Verdict, which I don't have much removal, and I know it's not the thing that I want to be doing, but I might just have to take it here, and I think I do. And there's also some other sweet, there's sweet blue cards, but nothing that I was too excited on. And my dreams of Chromanticore, unfortunately, not gonna happen. And it's not even selling for that much, which sucks. But I guess I'm not too surprised. Wooburg not gonna sell too much. I'm actually more disappointed in myself than anything that I didn't try to go for it. Whew. So Titan Strength, I can pick up a Titan Strength here. I mean, these Ill-Tempered Cyclops I would love to have, the Borderline Minotaur, even the Deathbell Raider I'd love to have, but Titan Strength, I'm going to still need some more Heroic Enablers. Super late Insatiable Harpy, which makes me sad, but Dragon Mantle's good too. Too bad I missed out on that Return Phalanx, and I don't have that Orisco Sun God. But hey, oh, these are the kind of things I need if I wanted to go Chromanticore style. Nylea's Presence? Jeez. I could have gotten there. Alright, Burnish Heart. I've convinced myself. Alright, so we got some things going on. Some things is happening. Might not be the ultra super aggressive uh, heroic deck, but have enough of the components to start getting there. Maybe I just am the ultra super aggressive deck. I mean, Fire Drinker Satyr is just not that exciting, but one drop's a one drop. And let's see, this is the pack where Fairies, not Fairies banned. White. What's that guy? Phalanx Leader. No, that was the pack with Fire Drinker Satyr. It was the Phalanx Leader. Chosen by Heliod. I'm underwhelmed by the Priest of Erois, so it's chosen by Heliod. And let's see if we can start getting there. I mean, right now I just need a green and a red, or pardon me, a green and a blue, and I'll be able to get to a Chromanticore. How do you say no to that? Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, and Lifelink? Yes, please. Alright, well, I'll take the Rage because it's a removal spell. I'd like a Afara's Warden too, especially in this type of deck, because if I can get out in front of them by a little bit, the Afara's Warden just shuts them down. I know I continually gripe about this, and I was talking with Ryan prior to the event fire, and we were just watching things just go by. If I'm light on playables, I'm gonna wish that I've picked that up, so I pick it up here. Um, because we were watching things fire, we had some chance to talk, and we said, "Hey, what do you want to open?" Oh, just a mythic rare. And look, I got one, Chromanticore. Hope he opened Brimaz, the cat that poops cats. All right, we're getting there. What does Prixis do? Hey, oh, look at that. I scry. Think of this. Scry, Dauntless Onslaught. Yes, please. I would like Dauntless out of. I mean, I love Dauntless out of this pack, but Cavalry Pegasus is super good too, considering most of my things are humans. Ray, I would play. I would even mainboard Ray, but Dauntless Onslaught's easily the pick. Try to the Fates, unfortunately, isn't the pick. Horizon Chimera I loves, but Hopeful Eidolon, that is. Alright, so the deck is coming around. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Prixis of Pandemonium. You scry, and you find Chromanticore. Oh, man. I want Phalanx Leader, and so my top end's pretty high, but Celestial Archon just will win the game. I would love this Phalanx Leader and this God's Willing. So let's hide Chromanticore, unfortunately. Let's hide Prixis. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Celestial Archon. It really makes me sad that I'm passing Phalanx Leader, God's Willing, but I think Celestial Archon is just too good to pass up in this instance. Literally, pass up. I do need more creatures, so that's unfortunate. How many Heroic Enablers do I have? One, two, Hopeful Eidolon, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. That's pretty decent. I do need some things to just kind of fill this out here, which hopefully I can get to. And hopefully there's another, that'll work. See, the question is, do I take this 4, this really strong? So I'm actually, at this point, I'm making the decision between, am I more of a, just blow them, less of a blow them out of the water? I mean, not that Traveling Philosopher is anywhere near that kind of thing, but no, I think it's actually Heliod's Emissary. It is just that good. Deathbell Raider, backed up with the kind of sweet things that I do have, or Leonin Snarecaster. This will provide some value later on, whereas this just hits harder on turn 2. So I'm not sure. So many things trade with this, though. Yeah, I'm thinking Deathbell Raider. I may be wrong, but hey, that won't be the first or the last time. So Tessin Battle Priest. Sorry, Spiteful Returned. I don't think you're going to be getting played. I guess I, in theory, could splash you, but probably not. Spear Point Oriad for the 3s, and then I guess splash at 6. Or just another 2-drop. Spear Point Oriad is incredibly underwhelming. Yeah, but I think it might just have to be that, because my 1-3 is also underwhelming. Aw, that's sad. Well, I could load up on Dragon Mantles. Let's hide the Spiteful Returned. Yeah, let's load up on Dragon Mantles. At least they draw me cards. And they'll enable... Oh, yeah, there we go. Rewarded. I'm not going to see that Phalanx Leader, but, I guess crazier things have happened, is what I'm going to tell myself. It's not true, and I won't get it, but one could hope. One could hope. So right now, I'm looking at the cut being the Satyr Rambler. It's so underwhelming. Maybe even Fire Drinker Satyr. This guy's gonna suck. Actually, at this point, it very well might just be the Satyr Rambler. Gonna be better than the Fire Drinker Satyr. I mean, obviously this guy's good turn 1, but otherwise, it's just gonna die. Ray, there you go. Cool. I found the card that I want to play. So I can make the 2 cuts. I don't want to go down to 11 creatures because that's not good. But even though I have 5s, I think I could still safely play 16 lands. How many cantrip things do I have? 1, 2, 3. I think that's doable. It might be a little crazy to try and do that with these things, considering that this is 5. So 17 lands probably is safer. Yeah, I'm going to be playing 17 lands. Let's be honest here. So what cuts am I making? I want to keep these. Definitely Dauntless. Ah, Farah's Warden. I'd like that too. None of these are exciting. Someone can have the Dark Betrayal because it's not going to do anything against me. Cut that because it hits a few of my things. Cut that because it, I don't know, White Devotion, where that matters. So this is tough. I don't know how the deck's going to kind of shape up. I don't have all that many 2-drop creatures, which sucks. But I really do want to main deck this Ray. Crack my War Caller. Oh, well, when I was black, it could have been sweet. Yoke Docs, there you go. Start with the Yoke Docs. Yoke Docs into Ordeal of Heliod. There's no coming back from that. There's no losing. Unless you're playing against blue, I guess. But he's the best target for Ordeals. Look at that. 0-4 hits for 1 on turn 2, and then 2, and then 3, and then it becomes a 3-7. You can't lose. Alright, so I'm going into deck building. I will see you momentarily. Alright, well, this is the deck thus far. 23 out of the 40. 11 creatures. Doesn't strike me as enough. But, that's what I got, so that's what I'm going to have to play with. So, obviously, some options. The Fire Drinker Satyr, the Satyr Rambler, and the Afara's Warden. I think I will be able to get to the point where, oddly enough, I might not be the most just out of the gates aggressive, but I'll be able to kind of build. Given I have all of this heroic triggering stuff, I would like probably 1 or 2 more creatures, but c'est la vie. Afara's Warden, if I can see it being useful, then I'll do it. Cyclops, if I can get it through, it'll be pretty sweet, but right now so many things trade with it, which is making me think that I cut it for something else. But the amount of removal that I have makes me think it's worth a shot. I'll give it a try. I'm not I'm actually down on it right now, but the what I have so far. And if I do get to the point where, because I'm not incredibly fast, it will trade with bigger things that most of my dudes aren't that great at doing. So actually, I think I'm pretty good here. Um, I don't want the Rambler because it's not exciting, even though Deathbell Raider. So I guess I'm talking myself in circles. Deathbell Raider, it's trying to be the most aggressive one, whereas Satyr Rambler I can hold back if I need to. In this instances, I can't. I still like the Deathbell Raider better because it can fight things slightly better. Obviously can't block, but hey, whatever. Fire Drinker Satyr, not excited about. I could play it, but still not excited about it. 2 Dragon Mantles. I think this is just how it's going to have to be run. If I see myself needing an Afara's Warden, I'll play it. But I'm going to hope that a Crone's Conscriptor is going to steal some games for me. This is the way it's looking. I do like the idea of main decking the Ray of Dissolution because there's so many targets for it. Um, let's see. Let's see what moto. Let's sort by color. Are we talking 10-7? That seems fine. I could even go 9-8 because I want to get the Crone Hoplite. That's good. All right, let's go. Hopefully, well, these are Swiss, so I'll be playing 3 rounds, but hey, hopefully we get there and win the 4 packs total by getting to finals and winning. That would be sweet. How likely? I don't know. But we can see. All right. See you in round 1.